What's up, everybody, and welcome back. My name is Jordan. If you're new here, I'm documenting, my life and my journey. I'm currently in the place that I'm calling the uncomfortable middle, which is that place where you have a vision for yourself, but you're not quite there yet. So I'm documenting my life while I'm in that phase. So welcome to the channel. So I want to start off with kind of updating on where I'm at right now. You know, I'm still in that uncomfortable middle. I'm just, trying to put things together that helps me navigate this phase. And honestly, talking about it and relating with others in the comments is helping me a lot. It helps you realize that you're not the only one out there going through these problems, or wouldn't consider it a problem, but phase of life. And one thing I have noticed is, community and being around people that are going through things similar to you help you in those moments. So that's one of the main things that has been helping me. But in this video, I want to talk about navigating the uncomfortable middle and how I'm navigating that place in my life. So first off, I want to start off with, it's a balance, it's a pull and a tug between that vision you have for who you want to be and who you are now. And sometimes it's easy to get caught up in the future and thinking about future problems, thinking about how am I going to get to this person? How am I going to be there? Like thinking ahead, and you see other people ahead. And that's when you have to balance. You have to find that balance of staying present, but also staying motivated. And that's where I'm struggling right now. I'm working on habits that keep me present, and present as in like appreciating where I'm at now. I know I'm going to get to that point one day. As long as I keep putting in, those mental reps and the reps in life, I'm going to get to that point. But you have to learn, and I have to learn to stay present in those moments. Yeah, I can acknowledge that I want more. I can acknowledge that the situation that I'm in may not be what I want for myself long term. But if I can keep myself to stay present, there's always a lesson to be learned here. And there's a reason why I'm at where I'm at now. And if I can stay present, reflect on this moment, see what lesson there is for me to learn here, and just implement that and move forward. So I would say presence, balancing the present moment with who I want to be. So balancing the present with the future. The present moment can teach you a lot of things. If you're able to just be here, be in this moment, and appreciate where you're at right now. Just being able to, wake up, appreciate the day, appreciate the opportunities you have, the people in your life, and, take in this moment for what it is. Don't try to judge it too much, and just be happy I'm here. And that has made a drastic change in my life. And with my stress and just my mental state, it has helped me, be okay with things happening and okay with me not being where I'm at, but also still having that motivation to get there. And some habits that I practice that keep me present is having a healthy routine, getting up, having some things to, look forward throughout the day. And I have a bad habit of starting a good routine. It starts to pay off. It starts to show me that it works. And then out of nowhere, I just fall off and quit. So that's one thing I'm implementing for 2026 is putting together a really good chill routine. I'm in the phase of where I'm trying to balance. There's so much hustle culture out here. Like you have to be grinding, you have to be doing this, you have to be doing this and this. But I'm in a state of my life where I know I'm going to get to the person that I want to be. I will. And I just need to stay present. I don't need to like overwork myself and stress myself out. So I do think there is a point and like a place for hustle culture, and in some people's lives and in their moments of life, sometimes that helps them get to where they want to be. But for me personally, I'm in a state where I just need to relax, unwind, untense my body and myself, and like allow myself to be present, allow myself to have slow days. Because I feel like my whole life I've been in that grind hustle culture. I was a two-sport athlete. I played basketball and track, and I was always under the spectacle of everyone else. If you're not putting in that work and you're not grinding, it's going to show. You're going to lose your spot. Someone's going to get better than you. And then they got better than you because they put in the work and you didn't. So I have a bad habit of like always trying to live like that. But I'm at a point to where I need to work on allowing myself to live slower, allow myself to have that, chill morning routine when I'm not getting up at 5:30 a.m. and trying to go grind at the gym and do this. Yeah, I'll still get up, get some stuff done, like make some space for myself. But the slower life and slower pace is something that I'm trying to work on. But in these times, sometimes I'll feel guilty, like, dang, I could be like grinding, I could be doing this. I'm like, no, we need to relax, stay patient, stay present. Appreciate this time that you have to yourself, and appreciate being able to be bored. And that's what I'm working on as well. Um, I'm trying to get out of that hustle mindset of where I have to grind my way to the top. And if I can just, be present and be in tune with myself and like what naturally comes for me next, I feel like that works as well. Hustle culture works, and also being present and acknowledging what you want to create and what you want to do works as well. Because like I feel like when you are doing it out of a state of grinding, you grind hard, so you knock out all of those errors really early. You knock out everything that may not be for you, and you grind and you get, you find that thing that works for you and you get there. But also, I think you can get there by being present, being patient, connecting with, your true intention of yourself, like your intuition. Connecting with that also can lead you to getting to that point of where you want to be and who you want to be and those things you want to be doing. So just listening and like silencing those voices in your head and around you, and allowing yourself to get there that way, which works. And that's what I'm practicing right now. I'm doing that through my routine. Um, I'm putting together a chill gym routine. I'm not in the gym trying to like break records or build this crazy body. I'm there for the mental clarity, the mental peace, the physical clarity, the physical fitness. Like I like to feel like healthy. When your body feels healthy, your mind feels healthy. And that's a state that I'm working on right now, because this past year I was like really pushing myself in the gym, trying to build this really nice body, because I was trying to be like, have this body for modeling, and like I need to get my weight up, I need to be strong and this and that. So I kind of burnt myself out from the gym, and then towards the end of the year I like fell off, lost all my muscle. So I mean, I'm learning from that, I'm reflecting, and I'm putting together a routine that works for me, something that keeps my mental clear but also makes my body feel healthy. So I'm doing that through my gym routine, my morning routine, and also just keeping my space around me clean. I realized that in those moments when my mind gets full and I start getting these self doubts and these voices in my head, because like it happens, man. I didn't realize how much it actually happens to me. I'm like, man, where does this like perception and like this disbelief in myself come from? Like I try to think back, like when I never believed, but I mean, I'll be randomly just here like messing with my camera, and then I'm like, man, what am I doing? Or like I'm so far off, and like you have so much to do, you could be doing this. And I'm working on that. I'm working on having that healthy voice in my head to repeat. It's okay. Just be present, be patient, let it out of your head. Not all thoughts that come to your head you have to attach to. So I'm working on that. And it's not something that you just do. I mean, it's not something that you get to. It's a practice. It's something you do every day, and like that's what I'm doing. I'm practicing it. I'm practicing that self-talk in my head, just making sure I keep my head clear. And that comes from, I realized when my space is clean, my desktop is clean, SD cards are clean, car clean, my mind isn't as reactive to stuff. But when I have my space all cluttered, my desk cluttered, my mind reacts in that way. So that's why today's Sunday. On Sunday, I make sure I clean one thing. If it's something small, like I'll clean out my car, clean my apartment, clean my desktop. I just try to clean one thing because I know it will set me up for the week, and it will help me create that mental clarity and peace in my head. And that is, you can't put a price on mental clarity and peace. So I try to implement those habits every day, just cleaning, having a healthy gym routine, also having a good community and friendship. I met some friends here in Austin. They're very like encouraging, inspiring, and they like push me to do better in my work, and like always learning from each other. So I would say I'm navigating this period by having a community. A community really helps you out a lot. Even here, like just the comments I've been getting on my video, is like really, really building that community would be so helpful for me and for others. So I would hope to do that here as well. We could push each other and help each other with our goals, and just have a place to where we can talk, we can discuss things that are working for us, and like what type of habits you're implementing in your life to like get through this period of the uncomfortable middle, and kind of just keep pushing forward to who you want to be. And if you have people around you that are implementing healthy habits, you're more likely to help to implement healthy habits as well. So if you want to leave some habits in the comments that you're working on, that's going to help you get through this, uncomfortable time, this uncomfortable middle, because I know we all have a vision for ourselves, and that's great, but you also need to have some compassion for yourself and for who you are now, and allow yourself to be present. And this is, I'm just talking to myself, but just allowing myself to be present and take my time with my my life, because we're so pressured to have things figured out and like have a final product, but there's a lot of things that you have to get done before you get to a final product. So just allowing yourself that space and time to get through those moments and times before you get to that final product. And that's what I call the uncomfortable middle. And if you would like, you can leave some comments below about some habits that you're implementing, some reflections from your week, something that helps you clear those self-doubts and like help you change your mental state. And I'll continue like sharing some things that I'm implementing as well. Those are just 3 things I'm implementing, so I'll reiterate on those. It's just a good, chill, slow routine every day that I can look forward to. The gym, a healthy gym routine, and then healthy self-talk habits. And also, I'll add in that 4th one: community, building friends and community that support you and help you be better. And this I want to look at as like a community too, because like I said, the comments on my last video were like very helpful and encouraging. And if I keep that going and growing this here, it'll be another source of like staying present and helping people through that uncomfortable middle. So like I said, I don't want to keep rambling on, but if you like this video, leave a like, check out some of my other videos. I'm working on what this channel looks like for me. But like I said, I have a version of myself that I want to be. I'm not quite there yet, and I'm just documenting that here. So if you want to tune into the journey and see how everything works out, just go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, and maybe leave a comment. I'll see y'all on the next one.